I'm excited to do a Throwback Thursday.
Wow.
So for my Throwback Thursday, I'm going to throw it back to when I was 10 years old in West Side Story.
Oh gosh, I love like a community theater production. That's so cute. I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
No, the 2009 Broadway revival.
Maybe you sort of misunderstood the concept. It's pre-professional stuff. It's like what you were doing before. The
Pre-professional. Drew, I was 10 years old on Broadway. I was like doing community theater. New.
All right.
Just kidding. Jokes aside. Yeah, so I did start auditioning professionally when I was fairly young, 9 or 10. Don't ask. And one of the first auditions I went on was for the 2009 Broadway revival of West Side Story. You might be thinking, what was a 10-year-old doing auditioning for that? Good question. So Arthur Lawrence, the book writer and the director of that production, wanted to create a new role that was basically a boy soprano who came out in the second act, sang somewhere, and left. Kind of as a vision of hope and innocence. I don't know.
So it wasn't the Anita understudy?
No. It was a choice. But the breakdown on the audition said we want like a rough and tumble type, like street kid to sing beautifully, like Angelica. So didn't really fit that description. And my mom was like, he's not gonna get to my manager. She was like, he's not gonna get this at all. And she was like, throw a leather jacket on him, he'll be fine. So that's what I did. Went in, and long story short, I sang somewhere with the lyrics like shaking in my hands. I got home and I got the role. So that was my Broadway debut.
Kind
of a bizarre debut for a 10-year-old. It was a very educational experience. Wow. So fun fact, during my time in West Side Story, my sister, who was here tonight, she was in high school at the time, so she was 15, I was 10, and she decided for her video art class that she was going to make a documentary of my time in West Side Story. So basically her asking me questions and me answering them and feeling so famous and so cool. So we have a clip from that, oh gosh. Roll clip, enjoy.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Barasch. I'm in the Broadway cast of West Side Story. When I first went to the audition, we didn't have our picture and resume. It was my turn to go up. They said, you don't have your picture and resume? And also, before I went in, talking about Arthur Lawrence, the director and writer of West Side Story, and he just stepped out of the elevator, so that made me nervous too. When I came into my audition, they asked me how old I was, and then I started to say where I wanted to start, what key I was going to put it in, and I sang somewhere, and after that, Arthur Lawrence said, don't cut your hair, don't cut your hair. So I was like, okay, I mean, why would he say that if I wasn't going to get it? I didn't want to get my hopes up. My character is Kiddo, and my main part in the show is singing somewhere in the ballet scene in the second act. I just was doing that part. And then a few weeks into Washington, Arthur Lawrence wanted me to be in the prologue. So I ended up under a fire escape for about 12 seconds until the whistle blew and I ran off. Then I was out further than the fire escape, just on stage. And I was there all the way until Lieutenant Trank said, okay, Bernardo, get your trash out of here, and then anybody's pushed me off. Now, I am still holding on to the fire escape, and it's still the same thing. But Lieutenant Trank comes around, and he pulls me once, he pulls me twice, and I turn around and punch him in the stomach. And that's really fun.
That's my mom.
Are you taking this?
that I would revisit this classic, beautiful song, but sing it an octave lower, because my voice has changed. But just to give like a then and now, here's a smidgen of me on the cast recording as a boy soprano. So, should we give it a shot? There's a place for us somewhere, a place for us, peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us someday, a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time